Hello everybody, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. In the last episode, we did Icecap, Casinopolis, and Windy Valley. And in this episode, we will be doing the Knuckles boss fight, Sky Chase, and much more. Yep, Knuckles is just ready to fight a child, and oh, that line delivery is bad.
Just hand over the emeralds you have, quick!
Just say Master Emerald Shards, you fucking red idiot. That's your hot fruit tree. So this fight is even easier. Mimics the tail swipes, just completely murders him. A more effective way of staying on the ground. You just constantly keep bullying this red dumbass. Also, easier to do it's easier to do the exploit where you just keep hearing, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's hilarious. Also, I really like Dean Bristow's performance here as a more sinister Eggman. Or Robotnik, sorry. I find it works better in Sonic Adventure 2, obviously, because, you know, everyone's voice actor was better in SA2. Yeah, you're right. They're all stupid. There isn't one smart character among them. Even Eggman's kind of stupid at points. And guess what? Can't wait to replay Chaos 4!
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
You fucking idiot.
No one makes a fool out of me. Way to go, knucklehead! 4! Count them! 4 emeralds!
Again, he's still just levitating them there. Sonic, just go attack him. That's the other thing I really don't like about Sonic Adventure's cutscenes. They're really static, and they don't really have a lot of movement. He eats 2 more Jolly Ranchers, and here we go. We got the worst boss fight in this game. Wish that was a joke. I wish it kind of like changed to like a sky form for Tails and Knuckles to try and find and fight. But nope, just back into this stupid fucking lily pad boss fight you have to fight 3 times. Whatever. So with Tails, it's even more boring because you can just fly to everything. You don't need to spin dash jump over things, which I don't know why Tails can't spin dash. And it's kind of harder to hit him. You have to pretty much be inside of him just to hit him. For some reason, when he comes up, he doesn't have a hurt box near his head. Or a hitbox? Not a hurt box. A hurt box. Well, he also doesn't have a hurt box. You gotta get, like, really close into his, like, big squishy brain. It's still just as many hits. Still just as slow and boring. It's Chaos 4. What did you really expect? Just fly around, camp him out. Basically, you gotta play like a fucking... you ever play Melee? Basically, imagine like I'm Puff. And I'm just fucking camping this... And he's a Ganondorf. He's just trying his best to hit me. Well, I get 1 hit and I run away like a pussy the entire game. And I just win. Due to timeout. Imagine it like that. The music's good and all, but the boss fight itself, really boring, really slow. Just kind of not a good fight. And the fact you have to repeat it 3 times is what really gets to me. Like, if I only had to do this terrible fight... Okay. If I only had to do this terrible fight once, I wouldn't be complaining as much. I'd still be complaining. I think the fight is still awful, but I wouldn't be complaining as much. And yet again, we see the exact same cutscene of the egg carrier appearing. Go figure. My floating masterpiece, the egg carrier.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again.
Never needed to hear Eggman speak French. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike Pollock, but don't ever become a French voice actor, please. So, next is everyone's favorite section. More Sky Chase. And no! It is the exact same fucking thing as last time.
You guys go.
I
I have some unfinished unfinished business to take care of.
I gotta grab emeralds.
Problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
Basically, just gotta fly up here, go back up to where Tails is like getting his fucking plane out.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Get prepared to hear this opening lick of this song, cause that's all that worked on us. You're near the ending of the fucking game. Even though the song does go hard.
Sonic, hop in.
Yeah, this seems safe. It's a one-seater. Okay.
Go.
Good to know that Sonic has magnets in his shoes. Yeah, sorry, no. I have a suspension of disbelief, but that ain't one of them. And welcome to Auto Scroller, the level, but again. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to really say besides, haha, I don't like this section. I'm going to keep complaining about it like an actual Sonic fan would. I think the only real time where we had a fun, playable tornado section was in Unleashed. I think it was mostly just quick time events, and you didn't really have to like focus too much on it. You just kind of press the buttons. Even though that wasn't exactly fun, it was just less annoying. And guess what? There was only one section that you had to do once. And then never a fucking again, unless you didn't get the S rank on it, and you're trying to S rank the game. That's a given. Oh, look at that. Dreamcast lens flare. That's fine. I didn't like seeing anyway. Sorry to anybody who's on phones at 3 a.m. We get to see that just brightly in the dark. It doesn't help that this is a really, like, loose and kind of not really well-controlling section. The auto-locking is cool and all, but hearing the constant beats get a little annoying. I'll get more into that once we get to Gamma. Yeah, so flying around, boring. You know, everything I already said before, but even worse, because I have to do literally the exact same section twice. Because what's the point of actually pacing out the adventure? Let's just have them redo a bunch of shit. Or just give us an option to skip this. Like, hey, would you like to skip this section? If you already did Sonic's. Like, with the other one I can kind of understand. Because, like, yeah, there's a boss fight in it. With the Tornado 2. Later on, but currently, there is literally zero reason for us to have to redo this shit. Besides just continuity.
We did it.
Way to go.
It doesn't help that all of Tails' sections are mostly sub-games. And are really slow. And pretty much an auto-scroller and boring. Fire! I'll ever just charge up a Kamehameha against a fox. No, just Eggman? Fair enough. So that is the second plane crash so far. And we get a flashback with Tails. Now, for some reason, in the Mystic Ruins Forest. Didn't this thing just fall? And isn't this supposed to be like the flashback on where Sonic and Tails met? I don't think they met on Angel Island. Mainly because Angel Island wasn't a thing until Sonic 3. Don't question it. Guess there was only so much you could do with in-game cutscenes and trying to save money. Hello. And we're back in the Mystic Ruins. And here lies Tails. He died a hero. Or I guess a rather annoying child.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic.
Yeah, him and his blue stained corpse that I've probably caused. He looks like...
Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right.
Looks like he was doing like
Tornado's
the...
not powerful enough.
What meme? Like the...
If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
Join. And you'll never guess how we get it.
Looks like I better find
If you
one
guessed another
fast.
shitty sub game, ding 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 ding, you're correct. So we gotta go into the jungle in order to access Sand Hill Zone. But first things first, I want to make sure we get all the extra emblems here. Because Tails is just the most convenient to do it with. Especially in the jungle. So you go over to this tree branch here. There's an emblem. We can now... Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. What? And no, it's not the Genesis original, unfortunately. It's actually the Game Gear version, which is also still good, but, you know, the original probably would have been better. But whatever. Yeah, Sonic Adventure DX has a bunch of Game Gear games for how many emblems you get. And I will be covering them, hopefully, in the extras video. Also, if you just come over here, you go into a loading zone, and you're suddenly down there. Don't question it. And here we see everyone's favorite character, your favorite character and mine, Rocky!
Stop!
He's running away like a bitch. Seems about right. So you gotta go up here. Jump on this. Come on. Jump on this switch. And then we head into Sand Hill Zone. I mistakenly called it Sand Obelisk for the longest time because Sonic 3 exists. But it's actually just called Sand Hill. And it's another fucking section of fucking iceboarding. I really... Come on, turn. I've never actually been down this one. Oh, that's why, 'cause it's slow as all hell. Alright, never mind. Yeah, this sub-game's pretty boring. Like always. It's just snowboarding, but on sand. Yeah. There really isn't much to say. It's over before you know it. But at least they give you like these posts to give you like a sense of like, oh wow, I'm actually doing something. Me being an idiot kid, I thought that this actually made you go faster. The higher points you get, which it doesn't. It's 100% just cosmetic stuff. Just for the sake of giving you something to do instead of falling asleep on the board, because this shit is boring as fuck. Yeah. Really isn't much behind it. It's literally a minute stage. And points don't matter in this game's ranking system. Because there is no ranking system.
Oops.
Oops, I appear to have been flashbanged. So we get teleported back into back into the past.
I wonder where I am.
Man, it totally looks like the jungle, but not. You fly over here, and you get the rhythm badge. If it'll let me actually pick it up. You ever played with Beyblades? Yeah, that.
Tail attacks, hold the action button down.
Basically allows you to spin around like a spinning top. And you look like a complete tool while doing it. But it completely destroys some
The
bosses.
servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hello there, friend. How
Actually, I
are
hit my
you?
desk. Sorry, that picked the mic.
What were you saying before?
Huh.
Oh, nothing. I'm just
Something
extremely
my grandmother
stoned.
taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this.
The
The
servers are
servers are the
7 chaos.
Chaos
Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart.
The controller is the one that
Unifies the chaos.
But
So,
I'm still not sure
but basically
what it all
Supersonic.
means.
Get all 7, have a pure heart, turn
But the
super.
number 7
Done.
is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
Well, considering the fact I'm a fox and a tribe of echidnas, yeah, I doubt that you've seen them before. Here he is. The man, the myth, and the obese. The cat that is for some reason voiced by Duke fucking Nukem. Big the cat. And he just wants his frog.
Where's the man?
What a fucking useless fucking character.
Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect.
Finally, the Cherry Jolly Rancher. I'll be able to power my plane. Yeah, and so we went from a sub-game to another sub-game, and we now have to do another sub-game, which is fucking another plane section. Lord help me. See you guys in the next episode. Later.